You already know what it is. Just BU TV, Mopsic Logic. It's your boy BU.
H-Hands.
Shane.
We got a special guest in the house today, man. Introduce yourself, man.
E-Mob.
You already know.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah. Say what's up to the peoples, man. We got a good segment coming to you, man. 10th episode, you know what I'm saying? Feel like a milestone, you know what I mean? Congratulations. 10th episode, man. You know,
trying to keep it going.
You already know with that good content, man. You know what I mean? Mopsic Logic been there with me strong. We about to do this shit big this year, man. So, yo, how we gonna set this off, man? What you want to talk about today, E?
Yeah, just bring it back to the old school, man. How this hip hop shit started, man. Especially in this area here, man. Like I was DJing for I've been DJing for many years, man. And there's been some big influence in my life from this area, particularly. That taught me a lot of things about hip hop, man. The West Side, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know that we got. Yeah, you know that
the
we
West
got to
Side,
raise
man.
one to that right there.
Yeah, definitely, man. The West Side, man. I came up out there, and like Ralph Mayo was one of the people who taught me how to DJ, man. A lot of things about DJing and hip hop in general.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he had one of his mans named Cal Rock.
Yeah.
Cal Rock.
Cal Rock.
He was nastiest back then, man.
Yeah, Cal Rock.
Yeah, them two used to do a lot of things. So Ralph would bring me to his crib and let me get on his tables. So and he would teach me about mixing on how to actually mix.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I would do it. And then I would just bring what I learned back to the crib in OG-Mayo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what I remember. This is back in the day when a nigga would change his name several times. You feel me? Because back then this was Electric E.
Yeah.
It was Electric E.
Yeah. Yeah.
He had a couple names.
Yeah.
But he's the one.
Yeah.
He's the main reason that had me into freestyling and rapping. Him. Boski, LL Side Down. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Even rap used to try to get in on the round show. He used to try.
Cap C.
Cap C was my man. Now that was the one.
I didn't get there yet because
Yeah. It's different eras.
I'm talking about in the know who got me into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I still hadn't heard Cap C rhyme.
Oh yeah, that was way. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then a couple years later, once I seen him with my uncle, because they was the first breakers.
That's right. I remember that. I used to watch them at the park breaking.
Yeah, you remember Big Ice?
Yeah, man. What? I used to watch them cats get down. But who got me the first? Bobo's brother named Junebug. I don't know if y'all know him. You know Junebug, his older brother? Well, he used to DJ in OG-Mayo, and I used to go up to his bedroom. He had the whole setup with me, and man, I went up there one day. I was like mesmerized at this shit, man. At him watching, scratching his turntables. I'm like, oh shit. And then he would do sometimes he would do the black parties down at the park at the West.
Yeah.
And him and
you probably doing it with Cool Marsh back then.
Yeah, that's who it was. It was Cool Marsh.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah. He was on the radio back then too.
That's right. He was on WHUS and he was on 91.1 WCNI.
Yes, sir. Shouts to Cool Marsh.
Yeah, Cool Marsh, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he retired now.
Yeah.
Great brother too, man.
Good brother.
You know what I'm saying?
He from the West.
Absolutely.
But Kenny DePina too, man. What they call him? Fox. He used to write rhymes for all them brothers. I'll tell you who was the two nicest brothers on the mic who used to be at WHUS was Mike. They used to call him Chili Mike.
Mike. Flowers.
Mike Flowers.
Chili.
You know what it was? It was Soft and Mike.
Yeah, they said Soft was
Soft was nice, son. I used to listen to the radio every Friday with my shit on my deck on record.
And that's coming straight out the West.
Yeah, yo.
We're gonna try to imitate
vintage.
Big DJ Ralph right now, man.
Get Mayo on the line, man. See what's up with him, man.
Yeah, man. We here talking about you, man. E talking about how you introduced him to the DJ game, man. You was very, very inspired by you.
Push this over there.
You gotta get him.
I tell you the truth, it wouldn't be no me without Cool Marsh, though.
Yeah, see?
We just said that. Everything's coming in the form. We just said Cool Marsh.
We just said that.
Cal Rock, Cool Marsh.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mayo, you remember that dude in Oklahoma named Rel, where y'all used to go up there and record?
Yeah.
Remember that?
From the Virgin Islands.
That's right. And y'all used to go, and Bobo used to be with y'all at that point, and y'all was recording songs, actual songs, and playing them on HUS.
Yes, we have with DJ Dr. 9.
DJ Dr. 9, that's right.
Yeah, Dr. 9.
Yeah, I remember DJ
Yeah, come on, man. Bring that history out, baby. We was popping the record button on Dr. 9 up in Okano.
That's right.
39 Okano.
Yo,
That's
Mayo,
where
but
the killers are.
Mayo, I was wondering if you ever did anything with Chili Mike and Soft at that point. Were you guys doing anything?
No, we didn't. At that point, we didn't. We were just watching them.
Oh, okay.
Them brothers was the first to. They
Right.
were the first to go.
I know that.
Yeah, yo, what about Magic Morgs?
Yeah, he was. He's DJ. He's a DJ. Him and actually
He was
Ray
with-
too.
Ray used to DJ too?
Ray Moore?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I never knew Ray to be
That's
Sessions in
Magic
my room.
Morgs.
Oh,
Sessions in the room.
I thought Mark
all the
used
time.
to.
Yeah.
Mark is Magic Morgs.
Yeah, Mark. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know Ray be making his little mixtapes and all that shit.
Him, he
Yo,
always
make
be up there with
Yeah.
Cool Marshall
Yeah.
radio station
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Terry Morgs and Boog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And Morgs was the DJ.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yo,
Morgs and Booger.
Oh shit.
Yo, Mayo,
that's some vintage info.
you remember there was a white boy down in Jane Arms who used to DJ. I forgot his name. Was his name Calvin or something like that?
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm talking about.
What you're talking about too.
He used to have a little setup down there, and I used to go to his house and get on his tables too.
I believe his name was Calvin.
Calvin something, yeah. He had a daughter. He had some daughters with this girl. That
So let's talk about when you used to rock the infamous West Side Block parties.
Oh man.
Yeah. Let's talk about that, man. Let the people know who don't know about that.
We talking early. We talking mid-80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that.
Yep.
We talking the mid-80s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The mid-80s.
I
Wow.
think my first block party, I believe, was 1985.
Oh man. On the West?
On the West.
Of
Oh
course.
man.
In 85, shit.
85.
I was
Niggas
there. I
was
was
eight.
9. I was 9.
Niggas is 8.
I was
Yeah.
there.
About
I
to
know
be
I was
9.
there.
Yeah, I was in there.
Cause
I know I was there.
Me and Lordy B used to be together all
there.
night.
I lived in the projects, nigga. I was there. They was in Okano. I was right there.
Yep, you down there.
I was right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
The riot, the motherfucking riot. Remember the riot at the motherfucking what? Niggas want it's gonna be some static tonight.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some static.
I was there for that too.
Yeah, man.
But
Yeah.
nah, man. Talk about though. We just talk about the difference now. You know what I mean, between DJs and the DJs now. How back in the day, brothers used to really put in that work.
Yeah.
Brothers get that. Yo, let me grab that. Go grab that acapella. Niggas be at home practicing they motherfucking mixes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Getting shit right. Now it's just
Press a button.
boom, press a button. You can slow shit down. It's different, but it's taken away from the art of the
Yes,
shit.
thank you. Thank you. Yeah. That's right.
You can't mix a mix now.
Yeah. But you gotta well, how I learned from you, Mayo, is manually DJing. Like I actually use the pitch. You know what I mean?
Oh, yo.
Like, cause now they have the button where it automatically mixes for
Yeah,
you.
it syncs. It
Yeah, it
automatically
syncs
syncs.
Yeah. I never learned like that. I learned straight up from you how to do it with manually.
And
It wasn't out there.
Manual mixing. Nah, yeah, you had to really be nice.
Right.
Your timing, you
That's
had to be
right.
on your
Yes.
timing game.
Yeah.
Tempo button.
what happened? What you say?
I said I learned from Cool Marshall and without the tempo button.
See, and I'm glad you
Yeah.
and I'm glad you said that too. To add to what he just said and the other fellas just said, because what this also is about is the inspiration. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're talking about inspiration and influences who influence
Influencing being
us
Yeah.
to do certain things that we've been doing for the, you know what I'm saying?
being in tune. You know what I
And,
mean?
yeah, with all this music.
Well.
You on the DJ side, and we talking about
Yeah.
who was rapping back in the day, because
Yeah.
you already know
Yeah.
we be rhyming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit, I got
And it's like everything goes.
niggas don't even know who influenced me.
It goes
we
through
get to that
what
later.
it goes through. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah,
like I
man.
said, Okano was like a little hip hop den, my nigga. My
Yeah.
nigga,
Yeah.
Iman is here. He pull out them motherfuckers like we had our own block parties after that shit. We get up in Okano, Iman is here, pull out the house speakers. You know, we in the parking lot now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Niggas, come on, man. You know what it was.
Yep.
When you was freestyling back in the day and the key word was viciously.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
We used to do all that shit through word of mouth.
Yeah.
There was no social media.
That's right.
No,
That's right.
Before social media.
No,
That's right.
none.
You knew when there was a block party though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You knew the setup.
Nigga,
Remember
them
they put the stage out.
Yeah, you put the stage out and niggas know.
You already
When
behind.
you see the roadblocks out there, you know it's going down that day. You know it's going down that
like,
day.
yo, the stage is out there.
You get pumped. You like,
But you know what though?
You know what fell off?
You know when it started getting whacked though?
I was about to say the same shit.
When they moved it across the street.
That was at the end though.
That's when that's when Lloyd B was DJ that.
But listen,
that was
but I don't know if niggas know or not. That was all. I wouldn't say political, but it was all about electricity. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers, like they whoever was living over there at the time, they was like, nah, you ain't using my electricity no more. Fuck that. Move that shit across the street. But now with Big Mage over there right now, like we can probably bring a block party back, because he be having his own shit in his backyard.
I'm gonna tell y'all, I remember this. Remember when the electricity be hanging right there above the shit, above the stage and all that? Yeah, that's what you know.
Yeah, that shit was live, man.
Yo, but Mayo, you know who I really learned how to do the really writing part of it was Bobo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and what's crazy is that Bobo hardly ever wrote.
Right. But like when we would do a song together though, he would teach me how to put my lines together though. You know what I'm saying? Like where to put this and take out this word and put this word. You know, he was nice like that.
And and the thing is, a lot of people is right now like, what do you mean lines? Because they don't even know how nice Iman is lyrically. Yeah, we talking about DJ shit right now, but we're gonna give you a sample of what he got. This nigga is been before his time.
I'll be trying.
Like you talking about influence, nigga. I'm like shit, nigga. I gotta get my pen game back together. Yo. When you hear this shit, this nigga is beyond his time, man. He's beyond his time, man.
No, that nigga was spitting some shit.
When you talking about lyrics, you know what I'm saying? If it came down to, like, we know if it was about being lyrical, like how real hip hop's supposed to be, and if that's where the money came from, we know niggas like Cool G Rap and AZ would be rich, billionaires, right?
No doubt.
But, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with this nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, the game is fucked up. The game is fucked up musically. You feel what I'm saying?
It is, man.
Because niggas been super. Niggas take time to put work into their music
that way
and make it fire line for line for nothing. When there's a bunch of trash out here that is just like I said. I'm never a hater of no whatever to get. If you get in the bag. Like I said, I always respected Puff. He ain't no fucking lyricist. He always got people writing for him or whatever the case. I respect the bag you're getting. I'll never be a hater of that. But motherfuckers, come on, man. All this trash music, man. All the time I put to make sure my shit is hot line for line. So when niggas be like, yo, that shit I heard from BU, that shit fire. Line for line every time.
You understand that cloth ain't out right now. You from that cloth, that ain't out right now.
Let me tell you about for people who know how nice I am, because I am super nice with the pen. But guess how I came into the game. Appreciate you, my G. This is my influencer right here. I was a beatboxer. You feel what I'm saying? You already know, Fat Boy style. Like when these niggas was in the hood rhyming, freestyling, I wasn't rhyming nothing. I was just kicking beats. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You was absorbing all that shit.
Absorbing it. But the whole point is running with this nigga Ice every day. You feel what I'm saying? I was basically living with the nigga. Yeah. And then he had me on some like, yo, nigga, you might as well just, you know what I'm saying? Because he's always freestyling, always rhyming, always been nice. I'm like, shit. And I'm always just doing the beats. He's like, so I just got in. I started freestyling. Then niggas linked up, started fucking with Dev. You feel what I'm saying? DJ Red Eye, which made us the Red Eye Assassins.
That was from Rev for us.
You know, Rev came in and held it down.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's doing what he do now. You know what I'm saying? But him and his DJ platform. He was a master with his. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. DJ Red Eye, and we was the Red Eye Assassins. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? That. And we was rocking D Smooth tapes. All that.
D Smooth.
You know what I'm saying?
D Smooth.
Yeah. So
D Smooth was
I
nice.
say that
He
to
was
say
like
this.
D Smooth for
D
a
Smooth
while.
like,
He was
yo.
nice.
Like Crocodiles.
Nigga, you was D Smooth's MC.
Yeah, I was MCing for D Smooth for a long time.
It's a lot of history behind all
Long
this
time.
shit. You know what I'm saying? And niggas need to know, you know what I mean? Like, shit, I'm giving my flowers to my G right here, you know what I'm saying? Because without him, I wouldn't have been rhyming. I would have stuck to beats. I probably would have been the next Swiss or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm super in tune with beats. I've been kicking beats forever, you know what I mean?
Brothers, first of all, brothers is naturally in tune, but then you know you could always sharpen your sword.
Yeah.
And that's what the DJ did. Because they was in tune back then. They in tune automatically, but then when they start sharpening their sword, getting into it, they just already know it's about to drop.
Yeah.
This about to come in. You know what I mean, Ralph? Yo, they just hear it like, yo, they could be somewhere eating somewhere in a drive-through and just hear a beat and be like, yo, you know what? I'm going to mix that with this.
That's how I think. That's how I think.
Because when I go and mix that with this, and they already see it, they seeing the wheels in their head, they like, yo, I'm going to drop that, I'm going to drop the tempo on that, and I'm going to bring that up, and this shit going to be hard.
You're 5 steps ahead with it.
I'll be having my whole crate planned out for the night.
Yo, remember how I used to be? I had that little record sticking out. Niggas be working. Niggas got shit sticking out while they got the song playing.
That's a joint that, you know,
something.
Get ready to play that joint.
Tell you about me, man.
Put it in the air.
Like, yo, the rap shit, it's always been a hobby. I just
brothers actually mix anymore. They ain't mixing anymore.
So,
no. That's what we was saying.
They got
a pre-mixer for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is Serrato'd out.
Free,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I said, we're not taking from anybody what they doing or whatever, but we definitely are speaking about the difference of the work that y'all put in, the influencers. This is why we wanted you on the line, because you're a main influencer. And for people who don't know, you know what I'm saying, this is on a main platform right now. Like, you was a main influencer. And
you know
we got E here, and he was telling us, like, yo, the nigga Mayo, and I'm like, shit. Without listening to shit like you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I told you who influenced me, but hearing E, how,
as far as the influence goes,
like goddamn, you gotta respect who paves the way.
We already knew that he paved the way in hip hop out here in the DJ joint, but we didn't know that he put the influence in this man.
Yeah. Nobody knew that shit
because we all knew because we was there.
Yeah, and nobody knew who put the influence in me, even though you my right hand, but nobody would assume or understand how the shit went down.
Yo, but you know how
and Cool Mars influenced you.
Everybody has somebody looked up to hip hop.
I got all my influence from other people, man. Like
no, because that's how it comes. Like just like I said, when they said Cap C, we didn't go to get to that realm.
Right.
Yeah.
He's older than me, but when I got around him, the first time I ever heard Cap C, I still was a young boy. But when I was around him, I was 8.
Yeah, that's right.
You see what I'm saying?
But then in the Cap C era comes Tony McCall, the author.
Yeah.
One of the illest freestylists ever.
So the thing is, with the West Side though, we like Wu-Tang. The older niggas, the young niggas, cause PG, he was nice with the shit. Shank, he be rhyming. You know what I'm saying? We got, remember Pound Cake, nigga? We
all just fuck around. And that's what it is.
You know what I mean? Like,
you know what it was? It just was a hobby.
We like Wu-Tang freestylers.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
It's like a hobby.
I just stopped practicing my craft.
But you know,
some niggas took it as
it be a hobby. Niggas is in the spot. Niggas at the cubby hole. We got 40s. You know, niggas. Yo, and the beat on nigga like, yo, fuck that.
Get ready to rock.
Yo, Big C.
Big C, as I say, Big C be going. Yeah,
so listen, nigga, I remember, nigga, and this is when I knew, but I always knew my freestyle because I never was a writer.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't never remember shit, and I always used to just freestyle off the top everything, and shit was right. So I used to go to the hood, word everything, and
the Red Eye tapes, nigga.
Me, Big C, and Cap C. Them niggas was
older,
older, but you know I used to spar with them niggas, and that shit got my shit up like straight. What?
Yo, I'm glad you said that, cause yo, listen, my nigga, yo, the Red Eye tapes. I wasn't writing yet. I didn't write my first joint until I went to the Big. When I was in SEG, you know what I'm saying, for 45 days straight, I wrote the Corey track. That was my first track I ever wrote. But on all the Red Eye tracks, it was straight freestyle. We was spitting like we wrote that shit.
Every time when we did the shit, it was like, yo, niggas would spit a freestyle and be like, nah. Because we got to listen to it back. Be like, nah. Fuck that. Go back.
Hit
Get
him.
on that shit.
But
Kill
yo,
that shit.
you know who we can't leave out though?
We used to be on D Smooth shit
We can't.
too.
I was on D Smooth
But
shit
listen,
a
and
couple
that, now
times.
as we're moving along eras, we cannot for sure leave out my nigga Night Train. Oh my God, Cosmic Slop. This nigga was
Yeah.
my nigga.
Yeah.
You know, Kai's brother Train. Keep saying that nigga's a monster. Monster lyrically, man. You know what I'm saying? I told the nigga when you know what I'm saying.
I did get Keith before.
When our brother passed away, you know what I'm saying? Because the nigga Kai sent me the track.
Young men might buck you.
Yo, I was like, yo, it would be an honor to have you on the track.
This one he was before he was going in. I can't. He was like, yo, the shit was hard.
The nigga said, fuck the chuggles. He said, I come hard like belt buckles. Your own men might buck you. You know what I'm saying? The nigga, but he always has, like, he was one of the top lyricists. Definitely back in the day.
Killer Cap C, man. Killer Cap C.
But me, you, and Cap got a track together.
Yeah, we got, but Killer Cap C, that nigga was like the G rapper out
He
here.
had it, he had
I don't care what nobody. That nigga,
Killer Cap had the number
just like
wild, nigga.
He did remind me of Cool.
But what you think about what you not saying nothing when we dropping these names?
No man.
No, he letting us talk about what's up, dude.
All I know is the lost tapes I had. I did work with Cap C, all them cats, man.
I know you did.
Cap C to be you.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Say it again. Yo, hold on.
From Cap C to be you.
You already know, baby. You already know.
Lost tapes,
nigga.
Mayo.
From Cap C to BU, man. It's vintage lyricists. Influences, man. You know what I'm saying? This is why we got him on the phone, man.
Yeah.
Big Mayo, man. You know what I'm saying?
Old
Big
school.
Ralph Mayo, OG. Straight, like, hip hop emulates, and hip hop emulates life. You feel what I'm saying?
It does.
Straight up, man. Like, everything that hip hop represents is because we've always given messages to the streets.
Everything.
And everything that we came up on and we surrounded ourselves with and we learned from, if it wasn't for niggas like you paving the way for niggas like you to pave the way for niggas like him and then to pave the way for niggas like me and for all of us to be around and do the same shit.
Crazy.
But listen to this though. Yo, you don't remember this shit.
What?
You was there, I think you was there too, but you don't remember this shit. One day, nigga, it was ill. I don't even know how it transpired. It was niggas was on the east side. Dev lived on the east side.
On the downstairs in that apartment down there?
Dev lived on the east side down by the package store.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yo.
I remember. I do.
Somehow, we all ended up in there. It was me, you, McCall.
I remember that day.
You remember?
I remember that day.
McCall. Was you there?
Nah, I don't think
See,
I was
you don't
there.
remember.
I remember we
I would have
found
known
out
if
that
it was
beat,
there.
Take It Easy by Mad
Yeah.
Lion.
Yo, I remember that.
I remember that.
You remember?
Shit.
I remember
No, but you remember that
Take It
beat.
Easy. That
But
was
yo, because that was
the beat was so ill that niggas just fucking bullshit on the
because
beat.
I remember because he thought that you heard it and you started chanting some reggae shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Yo, he thought that you just was spitting some shit. Somebody else shit.
Yeah. I remember Tony saying,
he was like, yo, that's
your own shit. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, you know.
I remember.
Yo, see?
I remember that shit.
I remember, but he wasn't spitting it like it was his. He just was,
Yeah.
because he's a DJ.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You was feeling that with that mix. You went into DJ mode. So you start singing that shit, trying to feel the mix out. Right?
Everything was reggae.
You already know.
Century.
You already know. Fucking yeah. Man Lion and all that shit. The motherfucking Lake Street parties. You know what I'm saying? White boy shit was happening. But listen, let me ask this question. Let me ask this question because this is.
Bumba clad
do shit. Yo, let me make it there, all them. You know what I mean? But listen, let me ask this question because this is something I don't know. But I know, based off of what we were just talking about and niggas being like Wu-Tang or whatever, I know what influenced me. He know what influenced him. He know what influenced him. Shane, what influenced you to even start just fucking around rhyming or writing rhymes or anything like that? Was it niggas or
being in the hood, nigga?
Just being in the hood, right?
Being in the hood.
And that's
around
what it is.
everything.
I never asked you that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but
being in the hood around everything.
Because you
nigga,
just as nice as everybody else.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? It's
And
just
I
like,
used to be right there. That's what I said. I went to jail. I took a break, but nigga, I was right there for everything in the hood. You know what I mean? So that's where my influence came from.
What it be is, it just be like I said, motherfuckers just be in the hood on some hobby shit.
Of course.
You know what I mean? So,
but I had to hear it from him though.
But I used to be there.
We all said who were our main influence, but like I said, that's why I said we basically already talked about.
Some sharpen their skills.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And some decide to just write more than others and all that. Like this nigga writes like pop.
And the whole shit is I used to not write
I don't write shit. That's what I'm saying. That's one thing I never did.
But when it's time,
like that.
you can handle it. But when it's time, you get on your shit.
Exactly. I just get on my shit. I just get on my shit. You see how I do? I just get on my shit.
Immediately.
Immediately. I don't write shit, nigga. Since I've been a little nigga.
Yeah.
Like I don't got a song I wrote. I just
right? I'm like, yo,
but yo,
I start saying dumb shit. I'm like,
fuck that.
Hey yo,
nigga gotta stop and just laugh. I be like, yo.
Hey yo, Mayo. Let me ask you this though. How do you feel about from just like you said, just the vintage from you know what I'm saying? You've been recording niggas from me all the way down to fucking Cap C. How do you feel how the music changed from then till now? Like I said, I respect anybody trying to chase a bag though, but you know, in essence, and what you listen to in your radio when you riding out or not, you know what I mean? What's your playlist like these days? Let me ask you that.
My playlist is still 90s, man. I'm still in the 90s to the early 2000s.
Right.
I can't really.
He's not trying to be adjusted.
Right.
He's not. No, and I can dig that because you know what, and a lot of times when you're not adjusted, like a lot of times with me, I find myself listening to in R&B.
Just one genre of music.
You know what I mean? I find myself listening to R&B. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's what I find myself listening to sometimes because I can't deal with the shit. And then niggas be like, yo, this nigga. I'll be like, yo, who the fuck is that? You know?
Some real shit, I just be having the radio on, man. I don't even be really listening to it hardly.
Nah, you don't because everything on the radio to me sounds the same. It's the same snare sound. Yeah,
no.
Everything sounds the same. Like to me, it's trance music. On some G shit. So, if you can understand what I'm saying,
it's driving music.
Yeah. When you listen to
it,
when you turn on the radio, every fucking beat has the same organs, fucking.
Yo, you know what it's like? Because you know what it's like.
Snares,
it's like back in the day with the reggae. Yeah. They all had the same bass line. Reggae.
And they used to and reggae back in the day used to remix any fucking thing.
Yeah.
They all had the same bass line.
Slow songs, anything, yo.
Anything, nigga. Them niggas will remix.
That sample sound. That sample static sound no more.
It's fake, man.
Word.
It's garbage.
But yo,
I appreciate you coming on the show, man, because you already know this has been a live segment since you've been on the line. You know what I'm saying? Yes, to let the people know on some G shit, like, we giving out flowers while people are still here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. Like I said, I'm nice as fuck rhyming. Nobody can contest that. But then that turns into being influenced by Ice, who was also influenced by E, who was also influenced by, you know what I'm saying? Goes to you. Like, it's just a chain link. You feel what I'm saying? And who also, when I be around Shank, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just an influential circle. This shit is, it's a
true. Say it again, Rob.
West Side thing, all right?
Yeah, it is. But you know what? You know what the best part about that shit is? When you say the West Side thing, it ain't no gang shit. Nah. We a family. You feel what I'm saying?
Hip-hop.
Niggas who've been around. We're a culture in this. The West Side is a culture in itself.
Yeah, man.
It's a legacy.
When you cross that bridge, if you down by McDonald's or Chucky's and all that, you at Chucky's or you at McDonald's. You're not on the West.
Yep.
If you're at the park or in them projects,
that's the West.
You on the West, man. You know what I'm saying? For people who know,
facts.
You know what I'm saying? But ain't no gang shit. We over there, and that's where we at home at. If we ain't got nowhere to go, guess where we're gonna be at? In that parking lot. You know what I'm saying?
Sportsman's AC goes down probably as
Whoa.
What?
Yeah, I DJ'd in you, Ralph.
Hey,
You ever DJ'd
hey, yo, listen.
No, he did.
Hey, yo, Ralph. For the people who don't know, the Sportsman's AC, the location is the Putnam Bank. When you come down the west side of Hill, you see Putnam Bank. That's the old Sporty right there. We Sporty's ghost. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna have to go on Facebook, post the whole footage of me, you and Jay Gill next to the.
Let me tell this story real quick, cause when you're into hip hop, you go into all elements, right?
Right.
You go into all elements. I be drawing shit. You know what I mean? I be motherfucking rapping. I be motherfucking, but it's all a hobby. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm a hobbyist. And then I'm in the DJing too. I be, let me tell you something. Let me tell you this shit right here, right?
This nigga be at home.
What?
Dolo. I'm gonna tell you, because this nigga be at home by his own shit, wake up, throw his fucking shit on, nigga, roll something up. And get in DJ mode, nigga. He got a little DJ program on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He got a little. It looked like Serrano. You know what I'm saying? He got some shit. He got mad files in there because he been collecting for years. Throw his headphones on. Starts throwing. What you know, nigga? But the thing is,
I gotta bring it back to the talk.
The only reason why I told this story because I respect it, because he has a major file, and we always talk about, like, we're not DJs, but if we was to go to any fucking party, our playlist would be way different than niggas.
But the whole point is, but see, we're not DJs. Just like, I'm gonna tell you this, I'm not a rapper, and I'm not a DJ. But
we can DJ and we can rap.
But what I'm trying to tell you is, I'm not just saying this shit. Listen. When I lived, you remember, nigga, yo, one Christmas I was fiending. I was like, yo, I needed my tables. I lived up in the top of the projects. Yeah. I remember the old school magazines? Oh, with the sets in the back?
Oh, yeah.
Nigga, I had to order a set of Geminis, nigga. You hear me, Ralph? Yo, I got my set, nigga. I was up in the crib, nigga, going in, nigga. Yo, and guess what? Big Run, my big brother. That nigga used to come from the city and hit me off with the white labels.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga used to hit me off, right? But he used to hit me off with records, but these are the only ones that I can remember because he used to come with some bullshit records sometimes. I just respected that.
That's what happens, bro. When you shopping around, that's what happens, though.
Yeah, he must have been got it from somewhere because, the nigga gave me a Mellow Man Ace, right? In the almighty RSO. Benzino and the boys, nigga. All I remember is Tony Rome's keeping one in the chamber. You know what I mean? But that's what I had, nigga. I had that, right? And I used to be up in there doing my shit. Because remember, he was my influence. You understand? So no, nigga.
Rhyming?
Hip hop.
Or hip hop with all.
Because you understand, nigga.
Yeah.
You was a hip hop nigga. You my sister's age.
Yeah.
You might be a year younger than her.
Yep.
But whatever, you my sister's age. So I see you, I'm like, damn, nigga come out, nigga rocking the shit, you nice at rhyming, you, Boski, LL Seidel, like I said earlier. You know what I'm saying? Niggas at the stoop banging out the beats. You know what I mean? And then I see you doing that. I'm like, damn, I could do that shit too.
Yeah.
But then you rapping. But then now you pulling out the speakers DJing. I'm like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Oh shit. And then you know where that goes to?
Yeah.
See, I don't got no tables. So where that goes to is me hitting the motherfucking rewind record button.
You wanna know who's nice?
On the tape deck.
You wanna know who's nice on the table, yo? My brother Dion.
Yeah.
That nigga's nasty on the table. He used to watch me, yo. And he just learned everything that I did.
I'm saying,
and the nigga is nice, yo.
I remember because all of them niggas wanted to be DJs because of you. B-Mod too, he wanted to. Yo, let me tell you this other story. Yo, y'all remember my cousin Tony Height?
Yeah,
Nah.
I do.
Yeah, Morgs' his cousin, right?
Yeah.
Right, so listen.
Will a minute.
Yeah, right. So listen. The nigga motherfucking, it was his uncle. That was his uncle. Motherfucking, you remember Morgs had the gold 1200s.
I do.
Right? He had some gold 1200s. So they was his shits, but I didn't know. My cousin Tony told me, you know, I got the Geminis, but you know, I know the techniques is what it is.
Right.
I'm like, oh shit. You know, I had some little bread. He telling me he gonna give me the shit. I give him some money. He doing all of this. Rest in peace to my cousin Tony. He's shucking and jiving. You know what I mean? Yo, son, I was ready to do something to this cat, man. Yo, word up, man. Because yo, I never got the shits. But I told my cousin, you know, I'm talking to him. He was like, yeah, what? Those shits was mine. I said, that's why the nigga was playing.
Yep.
I done gave this nigga, say, yo, give me 300.
Yeah, he was trying to sell
I done gave the nigga $150 or 200 or something. He like, yeah. Nigga, you ain't even come drop one off. Nigga, you ain't. I'm like, damn, man. Yo, this shit had a nigga on fire, nigga. Listen, that nigga paid me back my bread, but nigga, I was ready to do something to my cuz, nigga. I was tight about that shit. Like, nigga, you playing, like, first of all, you playing with a young nigga's money, and nigga, come on, man, I'm trying to set something up, nigga. I'm trying to have these Technique 12s, nigga, these gold joints. You know what I mean? Like a nigga's Jam Master J or something.
Right.
Hey, yo, Mayo.
Yeah.
So listen, man. With everything we talked about, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you got anything to say to the people about the game of hip hop? If anybody's still trying to get on, anyone want to be a DJ or whatever you feel like you got to say. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever you want to plug something, whatever you want to do, man. Like I said, I appreciate you coming on the show because we about to wrap this up too. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it was an honor to have you on my show. You know what I'm saying? Mopsic Logic, just be you. You know what I'm saying? Here with the all the influences. Like I said, this was an influential show to talk about. You know what I'm saying? The influencers and who paved the way for what niggas is doing today.
This,
you know what I'm saying?
And this might be the episode one of this because I wanted to get my cousin DJ Magic Morgs on the line too.
Yeah, we you know what I'm saying? And
this could definitely be episode one.
it could this is segment one. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Ralph, you know, I never heard Morgs on the tables though.
Oh, I did.
And I've been around for a long time, but I never heard him on the tables.
Exactly. And a lot of niggas never heard you rhyme before either. and this is what we're talking about. This is why we got this platform to let people know.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Because the nigga been, you know, he was running with
I know.
Morgs.
And at that, when the years, I was little.
Was the nigga nice or not?
He was in the early 80s with it, man. Rocking.
Was the nigga Morgs nice?
The nigga was nice. I clipped him for a couple mixes, bro. I'm telling you.
Oh shit.
So listen, this is why we here because
that shit,
this is what the people listen.
God.
That's some more
Yo,
linear
and you know
that's some more knowledge
yo,
for
you
you.
say this because I'm gonna get him on,
That's dope.
and we gonna be like, yo, man, you know, because like, yo, does he know you got him for a couple things? No, it don't even. But you know,
I'm sure he does.
but it don't even matter because you know, shit, nigga, influences is influence.
Yo, Mayo, the dude down in Jane Aum's name was Craig McLaughlin.
Craig McLaughlin. Yo, that's where I got my first set of 12s from.
See, that's who it was. Who I was talking about, yo.
Jane Aum's. Wow.
Yup.
Yeah.
That's who I was talking about, yo. Yo, I used to go down there and rock for this shit.
Yo, rest in peace, my white boy J-Mo, nigga.
J-Mo?
Yo, if he was here, I'm the one who got him. And remember, he used to be. No. I'm saying I ain't saying he was not, but
I remember.
I remember because
he got
I got him into the shit, and then he wasn't fucking around. That nigga went because he was a motherfucker who had the Geminis too. He got him right off of the back of the hip hop magazine.
He was trying to get me to go and DJ with him. He was like, "Yo, come teach me how to do this shit."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, man, I will," but I just never got with him.
My boy J-Mo. But yeah,
Yo,
man,
Mayo, man, listen, man. Yo, it's all love, man. We giving you your roses while you're here. You know what I'm saying? Just Be You TV, Mopsic Logic. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what it is. Yo, you's a legend in the city.
Yes, sir.
A lot of people, whoever don't know, they're going to know now. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
On some real G shit.
You know
this is real serious shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, because if those dots didn't connect from the way pavers, I want to be as nice as I am today. You feel what I'm saying?
Hell
So
yeah.
we salute you, my G. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you coming
Salute,
on the
Ralph.
show, my G.
Yeah, man.
Anything you want to say to
know.
this? Anything you want to say? No, we appreciate you, man. Anything
You
you want to say to the people on the way
a
out?
lot of people don't know that the Rose City had a scene and who was the major players that really kept hip hop thriving. You know what I mean? In the street.
We are hip hop though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Culture, baby.
But you know, this goes back to motherfucking to the Master Cylinder though. Niggas been putting out that music since the Master Cylinder.
DJ Bones, we ain't even mentioned Bones.
Come on,
Bones,
DJ Bones.
Bones.
You know we
Bones.
Shout out to DJ
yeah, like
Bones.
these old niggas, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean, like whatever,
He out here,
man.
he doing
You know what I
his thing.
mean? Shit, I remember motherfucking Plastic Man. Butch Robinson used to DJ at the Red Rabbit, nigga. You know what I mean? R.I.P. my pops. That was my pops and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yup.
That's right.
I remember that.
when I first came in town.
Yeah.
I was young with them, but I remember that shit.
Hey, I used to be outside the Red Rabbit like y'all used to be outside the Sporties.
Yeah, 'cause that's what it was. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Word. Straight
Alright,
vintage
man.
lineage,
Yeah,
man.
Good
Straight
stuff.
up, man. Yo, salute to you, my G. Appreciate
Salute,
you, man.
Ralph.
Word up, man.
Talk to you soon, brother.
You's a way paver and you's a
Alright,
legend, man.
Alright, peace.
OG Ralph
Peace.
Mayo,
Put out
man.
that work.
For
You
sure.
already know,
Peace.
What's
man.
up, man?
Yo, tap into the segment.
Hey, yo.
It'll be out
It's a
tomorrow,
rap,
man.
True indeed, man.
Yeah,
All
man.
right, definitely.
And all
Alright,
you people
peace,
out
man.
there, man, you know what I mean? Like and
Macaroni,
subscribe,
Yo.
man. Hit that fucking button, man. We
For
need
sure.
more subscribers, man.
You
You
already
know what I
man.
mean? Mopsic Logic on the way. Just Be You TV, man. It's where it's at.
Yeah,
already
yo,
know,
you
man.
know who's next now too? Who's a good producer too, yo? Pooh Bear Pubayo.
No. He been nice.
Yeah,
He,
Pooh
that
Bear,
right
Pooh
there.
Bear been
Yo,
nice.
that dude, man.
No,
He produced a
Pooh
lot of
Bear's
shit for
amazing.
us.
That dude is
Yo,
amazing.
Pooh
with the
Bear,
shit,
yo, Pooh
Listen,
Bear
no
produced
doubt.
a lot of shit for us.
Pooh Bear is
in the
amazing.
past.
I
That
don't give
dude
a
is
fuck
a
what
legend
anybody
around
says.
here.
That though.
I'll tell you like
Believe
this.
me.
What we always said back in the day, me and Ice was like, yo, boom. All these niggas out here, as far as neighborhood, locally, and because we record our own shit too, but nobody could fuck with Pooh Bear
Yeah, they
producing.
Mm.
Pooh Bear was
No, that was a
Pooh
fact.
Bear, Pooh Barrio. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, the nigga can rhyme.
He was the
can make
he was the
beats.
best
He can DJ.
producer
He can
out
do
here,
it all. He can
hands
do it
down.
all.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
motherfuckers might feel away, but it
Props
was
given,
what it was.
props given what they do
props
at,
given.
for
You already
sure.
know it. He definitely was the
no,
best.
he
Like we
definitely
had
was
mad
making
shit.
beats and all of that.
Nice.
That
No doubt.
yeah.
And niggas might have had better equipment than the nigga, but
Yeah.
that
He know how to
nigga,
work
No.
that shit. Work
that
with
nigga would
Pooh
have.
Bear was an
let me tell you
improviser.
something.
He was an
Nigga would have a
improviser.
pile of motherfucking computer parts over there. One of them shits
Wrap this episode
go
up.
down. That nigga go.
Oh, man.
Wrap it
Word.
up. Let's wrap it up.
Joe, listen, man. You already know what it is, man. Thank you again for tuning in for this live segment of this vintage shit. You already know we took you back to that era. Episode 10, man.
Hey, yo,
Thank
Rap,
you for
what
all
up,
that's been
nigga?
with us. You know what I'm saying? You already know it's vintage, man. Just Be You TV, Mopsic Logic. It's your boy BU.
Hey, Jazz.
Shank.
You already know. Straight to the bank with you bitch ass niggas. Yeah.